Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
Audio bandwidth for the weekly daily GizWiz is provided by the new Winamp for Android, featuring wireless sync and one-click iTunes import. Now with free daily music downloads and full-length CD listening parties. Download it for free at winamp.com/Android. Video bandwidth for the weekly daily GizWiz is provided by CacheFly at CacheFly.com. It's time for the weekly daily GizWiz with Matt's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1335, recorded October 8th, 2011. The weekly daily GizWiz is brought to you by Netflix. Watch thousands of TV episodes and movies on your PC, Mac, iPad, iPhone, or TV instantly. All streamed directly to you, saving you time, money, and hassle. For your free 30-day trial, visit netflix.com/twit.
And now, get ready for Dick.
Show free Saturday. What will we do? I don't know now. Show free Saturday. What will we do? I don't know now. We got no Dickie DeBartolo. We got no Leo Laporte. We got no daily GizWiz. I don't know where we should start. We got show free Saturday. What will we do? I don't know now. Show free Saturday. What will we do? I don't know now. Show free Saturday. What will we do?
Well, I tell you what. Woo! Hey, Dickie D, how are you today?
I'm super, sir. And you?
I'm well. Don't look over your left shoulder. There seem to be some strange people standing there.
Oh, those are the people from Sweden that were just in Disneyland.
They just came all the way from Sweden, ladies and gentlemen.
That time portal you installed really works.
Dick DeBartolo, Mad Magazine's maddest writer, and the GizWiz. Not the GizWiz. The GizWoos. Hello.
Hello, Leo.
Hello, Dick.
It's the Goose Whiz.
The Daily Hooch Cheese. The Daily Cheese Whiz. Hello, Dickie D.
Yeah, how you doing?
Special guest.
Special guest. Insert name here.
That's us.
That's us. We don't have a jingle, so we play the generic. I'm very well, and it's good to see you. I'm excited about the show, as always. I look forward to doing this show.
Oh, yeah, this show is great fun.
This really is.
Great fun. Did you see my new logo over behind me here?
Wait a minute.
My glowing green.
Let me take a look. I didn't realize you had a new logo. You mean on the Mac? Or the one behind you?
No, behind me there. You see, I'm pointing to it. I reached around my back.
You are amazing, Dick. That's really that's a difficult thing, but you do that so well.
Yeah.
So you do have a new logo, because I have a new logo to show you in a second. But tell them what's the exegesis? What's the provenance? Where did that come from?
Well, you know, it's very funny. It was a cover for a lighting fixture that I replaced. And I said to Dennis, I love this fixture. I hate to throw it out. And he said, I bet I can come up with something for it. And the other day he came in and he said, go in your studio and click on the light. And look what I did with the
Isn't
thing.
he nice?
So he made a logo.
Wow.
And since we now decided it's GizWiz green, he backlit it with a green light. So it matches the back lighting in the studio.
I have here, this is a original 128K Mac. It's John Slanina's, and it's bootable, and it's running Mac Paint. And you see what I've done in Mac Paint there? There's your GizWiz logo.
Oh, can you get closer to that? I can just see the stash.
Yeah, the stash stands out. Hey, is anybody out? Hello? We're trapped here in these monitors. We can't. Hello? Is there anybody? Brent, would you zoom in there? Thank you, Brent. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
There it is. Now, I can't make it green because it's an iMac, and that's the only color.
That's good. That's very good.
Yeah, pretty good.
So the thing still works. How old is that?
1984, so it's 27 years old. It's older than me.
Wow, really?
Why are you laughing at that?
No, I'm not laughing at that at all, because I would like to get another check.
Yeah.
I think
if I were you, I would not laugh at that, Dickie D.
I did not.
No,
I did not.
No. Well, there you have it, my friend. There you have it. We now are logified.
We all.
Is there a? Do you think there's a theme for the show today?
Let me see. No.
Nothing. Not at all. No idea. Just random crap. Oh, that's the theme.
Random crap.
It's random crap today on the Weekly Daily GizWiz.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Exactly.
let's start with random crap number 1.
Okay, now the first gadget you would expect would be in Dick's Gadget Warehouse because it's 5 years old.
Yeah.
However, it has solved a problem. Now, you may remember for the past 3 weeks, we've either been having audio problems,
Yes.
or I've been going back and getting older and older Logitech cams.
It's been miserable. You finally had to go back to the 1929 Logitech cam.
Yes, that my guests here are actually cranking. It is crank
cam.
the world's first crank-powered webcam. So I called the PR people at Logitech and said, could you have an engineer call me so I can explain what's going on?
Good.
So Nick Kniff, I think it's C-U-N-I-F-F-E.
Kuniff. It's nice to have friends in high places.
Yes. So I told him what, and he said, so Dick, I'll tell you what's happening. He said, he said, we know about New Skype. New Skype has taken out any control whatsoever.
Yes, it's New
So
Skype
he
is
said,
the new Coke of Skypes.
Exactly,
Yes.
exactly. And you get it whether you want it or not. It just upgrades. It looks around the room through your webcam.
Right.
And if you're not there, it upgrades.
It's like
because
that bumper sticker. Skype happens.
Skype happens, exactly. So Nick explained there is nothing that they can do with their software or their hardware or the consumer can do with Skype controls to stop Skype from checking your connections and making your picture bigger and bigger, eating up more broadband.
That's what it's doing.
But he said, how? Yeah. Yes. He said, Dick, surprisingly, we have a camera in our line that has been in the line for 5 years.
Yes.
That has a Carl Zeiss lens.
Yes.
That is the biggest selling webcam to this day because businesses love it.
It's not the C9000, is it?
It is, Leo. The C9000 Pro, not the old QuickCam C9000.
They still sell that?
This is it, Leo. He said, Dick, you will get really excellent video quality and you will not have your audio.
I have to say, I've always thought of that as the best camera they ever did. I think that's very interesting.
And the chat room, 3 or 4 times, people have said, Dick, what camera are you using today? It's way better
Much
than you've been
better.
the past few weeks.
Yeah.
And the audio is fine. So even though we used the C615, which we love, the C910, which was amazingly wonderful.
They're too good. They're too good. That's the problem.
Yeah, too good for Skype.
They're too good for us. Yeah.
Too good. That's true. The C525, which is also a very beautiful camera for about $60.
Now,
how
much is the 9000 though? I mean, this is a very expensive.
It's selling for about $45 to $50.
Oh, that's not bad. That's actually their least expensive camera.
Yeah. So it's the Logitech Pro 9000. There you go. There it is right there. Yeah, the list is $56.
Wow.
And I think I saw it on Amazon.
We should buy a bunch of these right now before they stop
go
selling
away.
them. Yeah.
And what panicked me was last night I asked Alex if he could give me a buzz so that I didn't have this go crazy on air, and he called me and he said, oh my word, Dick, your camera just kicked into widescreen.
Oh no.
And I said, but you know what, the audio is still fine. With the other Logitech cameras, when it would kick into widescreen, the audio would just disintegrate because it kicked into very high def. So this is a good camera to own if you have problems on Skype, but you want a really decent picture.
Yeah, and it is anamorphic. So that's what we keep talking about is the fact that we want widescreen.
Vegetables, is that what's making you anamorphic?
You're anamorphic, but it's fine. It's a condition that'll pass.
Oh, good. Okay.
Quite literally.
Okay. I hope not.
Yes. That's good. I think that's it looks, the quality of the picture is great, frankly.
Yeah.
Well, good.
So
The
that's
Logitech, and they call it now the webcam. I think they used to call it the quick cam, but the webcam
They used to call it webcam. Exactly.
Pro 9000. Yeah.
Pro 9000.
That's gadget one.
One. Now, gadget number 2 is going to be a video that I shot for World News Now, and it's really great. I told the people there I really wanted to do it because it was focusing on shelter animals, and Allison, the executive producer over there, said, "Oh, that sounds like a great cause. Go do it." So, and then there were a couple of gadgets involved with the event too, and after we see the video, I'll tell you about the 2 gadgets that were there.
Here we go to dogs in the park.
These things are really fun to run after. And I just found out that dogs like them too. It's really amazing. Actually, we're here at a great
Thank
event.
you.
It's Petco and Sony, and it's the National Adoption Reunion. The event
That
is
dog
to
has a pouch
get
of money.
The greatest number
Yes.
of people
The
who
dog is
have
working the
already
room.
adopted pets from shelters into one place at one time, try and set a new Guinness Book of Records. I think it's 250 people and pets that have already been set, so it has to be more than that. What is Petco Foundation?
Our Petco Foundation was started in 1999. We are a separate entity from Petco. Although 75% of our funding comes from Petco, we do lots of fundraisers around town and in all the Petco stores. We're giving away over $80 million a year to help communities and their pet adoptions and their organizations and their efforts to help save animals' lives.
Down this row are doggies that need homes. So bulldogs, this guy's great.
He's going to find a home with all that money.
The
At
street in
6
Brooklyn?
weeks old.
Oh, wow.
And look at him now.
He did find a home.
Good. He's a cute little bulldog.
Hey, so why is Sony here at a pet event? Well, they have a neat camera, and this is it here, the CyberShot Digital WX9, and it actually has a little pet mode. And in pet mode, it reduces motion blur, it reduces red eye. I don't know if it's lick-proof. Well, we'll know when Sony says, "What did you do to my camera?" Hey, you know, it was a little rainy, it cleared up now, but they didn't get more dogs than they needed. They needed more than 250 pets. But it was a great event, and I think it just showed you that shelter dogs are amazing. Everybody I spoke to had a shelter dog is in love with them. I have a shelter dog, best dog I ever had. They never say, exactly, they never stop saying thank you. So think about shelter dogs, and thanks Petco, thanks Sony, and this has been really a great event. Okay, woo, 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 woo.
Don't
go out
don't
there,
beg,
yeah.
don't beg. It's not seemly, Dick. And we thank World News Now for providing us with that video. That's cool. You sounded so good. What did they do differently?
What do they do differently?
They put a microphone on you, I believe.
Yeah, that was, right on you, Leo. I don't know. Have you ever heard of that?
No, it's amazing how that
I don't know.
just
I'm going to
works.
try. I'm going to try that one day. I'm going to try it.
It was so funny because the video's the same, but I could hear you. So that's the Sony. What was the name of it?
It's the Sony WX9. Now, Leo, Sony is a riot. You know, you were saying you don't want to have to deal with companies. So I said to them, you know what? I want to do this on a weekend show I do. Can you lend me one?
No.
So they said, oh, absolutely. And then late Thursday night, I got like an email that, they didn't have a loan agreement signed by me. So,
well, we know you're a notorious thief.
oh yeah, after I showed it on ABC News, you would think that they might want to lend me a camera. But I said, you know what, that's okay. I can just
We'll
talk
about it.
You're right. So the neat thing is,
I think it's hysterical that it's a pet, that they're slicing this so thin now that they're saying this is a pet cam.
Yeah, right. Well, pet mode.
With a pet
and
mode.
it's kind of neat. It has every kind of, what do I like about this? I played it for a while. They have every kind of setting that you can imagine. But if you don't like all those settings, you can cut the menu down to just like 3 settings.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Easy,
Simplify it.
intelligent auto, superior audio. So if you just want a point and shoot camera, it's 12 megapixels, says HD video, and list price is $210 or something.
$219, and it's on sale for $200 right now.
Leo, I saw it before the show. I did a web search on Amazon, $177.
Wow. Wow.
And Sony has a new, was it CMOS?
CMOS,
system.
Yeah.
CMOS, that is in their high-end cameras. And this is the first time that they've put it in one of their $200 cameras. It functions much better in low light mode. So that's pretty neat. And I'll just tell you that ball. Let me see where my ball is. Because I'm still playing with it.
Yeah, I thought you were going to lose it to the anchor because she loves it.
Yeah. The anchor at the end of the show, the co-host threw the ball off, and the anchor ran and got it and came back with it in his mouth. And I think it was the same one.
Oh, so it's a special kind of a pet ball?
It's called the arachnoid ball, and it's made out of real rubber, and it has like this spider web around it. But what's neat about it is you can stick doggy snacks down behind the web, and then it makes it real fun for dogs to run and push it around. And
fun or frustrating?
I like to think of it as fun. You as a non-dog. Oh, no, you are a dog owner. Well, yeah. Well, and a squeaker. Dog.
What?
Dog. Oh, easy, Leo, easy. You know what? I guess anchors just like to run after it. Hey, Leo, wait, I'll throw it. Go.
No. Couldn't get it.
Oh,
I tried.
That's all right.
I just can't.
You got to admit, I have a pretty good. Wait a minute, maybe.
Oh, it looks like Lisa and Alex are fighting. Liz and Alex are fighting over it there.
I'll throw it again. Hang on. Let me
Okay.
go. Okay, here, catch. Oh, they're not ready. Okay.
They don't have one, Dick. You have the ball, not them.
Okay.
They can only throw the calculator, the water bottle, or the Macintosh Classic.
No, I don't think so.
Let's not, shall we? J.C. Wayne in our chat room is saying, hey, who were those people? Oh, the illusion is shattered. That's our special GizWiz 3D cam. You know, it's a very high-tech effort.
Right. Oh, well, you know, it's very funny. Also, for under $200, this Sony has kind of a crazy kind of artificial 3D effect where it takes two photos. It's at a slightly different angle and makes like a fake 3D.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, so check that out.
That's gadget 2. You know, we got gadget number 3 right now.
Yes.
Go ahead. I'll save the commercial for after.
You were so good at your counting.
1, 2. I watch Sesame Street. I know. 3.
All right. Now, this one, the company is Eaton.
Yeah. Eaton,
You know what they make?
E-T-O-N. They make those crank radios.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or radio for cranks.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Kind of the same thing, really.
No. And their crank radios often have something else in them.
Flashlights.
Yes. And they also can be powered by
Motorboats.
in the sky during the day.
Oh, Odin, the powerful.
And
The
orange.
the bearer of the hammer of the gods. Thor? His
3 letters.
3 letters. Leo.
S-N.
S-N.
Come on, Leo. S-N. You can guess this.
Sun. The sun.
Amazing.
Oh.
That college education really kicking in here.
So this is an Eaton crank radio that has solar power.
No.
No?
Eaton Mobius, M-O-B-I-U-S.
Yeah.
Okay. Solar panel.
Yeah.
And it locks it onto your iPhone 4.
Oh, I need an iPhone solar panel.
Okay, so this actually quite neat looking. Now,
The
it's
problem with these I found is that often they don't have enough juice to to keep the phone running.
I was going to ask you. I don't have an iPhone. Actually, I have it charging my iPad Touch.
Oh.
It has a built-in 1,800 milliamp battery.
Oh, okay. So if you charge that up, that'd be about the same as the battery in the iPhone.
It is the same, isn't it? Is
yeah.
it? Okay. So you can double. There you go. You can double the power.
But here's the question: how long does it take to charge that up?
You know what? In 1 hour of sunshine, you can get 25 minutes of call time.
So a couple of days.
No, what? An hour, 25 minutes of call time? How much call time
I don't know.
is?
That's a good question. See, that's the problem I have with all of these. I'd sure like to know. Well, one of these. Why don't you charge it up and then send it to me?
Oh, okay, I will. Okay, but I'll tell you what.
What?
I just laid it on my desk before I went to bed under a lamp, and this battery is charging light came on.
Oh, all right.
So you could leave it in a hotel. You could leave it in the bathroom with the light on and have it charged during the night. There's a little.
You could also, if you're in a hotel room, just plug in your iPhone.
Oh, Leo, are you a gadget lover or not?
I mean, I'm just saying.
Oh, suddenly Mr. Practical.
Oh, that's going to save time and money. I'll just put it under a light. Now, but see, I'm hoping that you could put it in your car dashboard when you're camping or whatever, because that's the problem. When you're camping, you don't have power. In a couple of days, you want to make a phone call, you can't. So maybe that's the way to do it.
No, yes. Well, certainly solar is the way to go. It also has USB port, so you can sync through the USB port and at the same time charge it. Just came on the market, and I believe it's selling for $79.
That's the Mobius from Eaton, powered by nature.
Mobius stick. Wasn't that a whale?
Mobius Dick. Yes, indeed.
Yes.
It's a whale and a condition. We're going to take a break. And then it'll be time for Turn the Table Turkey, which is not a turkey this time.
Oh, really? We'll be the judge.
I don't want to throw you, but it's thin, it's light, it's black and white.
A police car?
Could be. But before we do that, I got to tell you about this. It's called Netflix. I love me some Netflix. Do you know about Netflix? Of course you do. Netflix is that great.
What, are you kidding?
What, are you kidding me? It's that.
I have Netflix on everything I own. My iPod Touch.
Well, that's the
my
beauty of this. Yeah, now this is the streaming portion of Netflix. And for $7.99 a month, you get unlimited movies, TV shows, documentaries. It's so, oh, look, there's Stardust Memories, Woody Allen. I love that movie. Do the Right Thing, by Spike Lee. The Odd Couple with Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau, the original.
I thought that was us.
It is. Go on and on and on. Great stuff. I go home at night. I don't have to plan ahead. I don't have to have a movie. I don't have to stop at the Red Box or get the movie by mail. I just say, I don't care. I'm just going to go on, turn my Netflix on. I have a Roku box. That's how I watch. You could do it with PlayStation 3, Nintendo Wii, Xbox 360, many TVs, Blu-ray players. And, of course, as you say, your iPad's this turns your iPad into a great personal television set. Take a look at the documentaries, too, because that's great. It is just full of stuff. $7.99. Here's a way to try it free. If you're not a member, go to netflix.com/twit. This is U.S. only, of course. Netflix.com/twit, and you get a month free. If you're already a member, tell your friends. Netflix.com/twit. And we thank them for supporting the Daily GizWiz Show. All right, Dick, give me an intro, because I'm ready for Turn the Takel Turkey. Turn the Goggle Wednesday. You know what I'm saying.
Hey, it's Dick DeBartolo, Maz Writer, and the GizWiz 1 day a week. Just one. Yes, I know. We can't do a half a day or a quarter.
No.
So stop sending the emails. Yes, it's Leo Laporte's Turn the Table Turkey.
Turn the Table Turkey.
Good. Look at I'm moving the monitor. I'm making that monitor rock around.
Me too. Look at that.
Whoa.
It's like we're in a giant box and we're just making it rock back and forth. For those of you listening at home, you're not missing anything. Don't watch the video. It'll just make you nauseous. So you probably look at this.
Yeah.
Ooh, look, I can make it kind of appear. It's like a toaster. You probably, as we all did, watched with great interest when Amazon had its Kindle announcement, the Kindle Fire.
Yes, yeah.
They actually announced 3 new Kindles, the Kindle Touch, and the Kindle Fire. The only one that's out already, in fact, it was out day and date. I ordered it and got it the next day, was this, the Kindle Basic. They just call it the Kindle. It is really sweet. So first of all, this is $79, and that's subsidized because you see there's an ad on the front there. And when you turn it on, you'll also find an ad at the bottom, a little banner ad. But once you start reading a book, there's no ads anymore. It's just exactly the same as the old Kindle.
Wow.
There are buttons on the side, to very small ones, unlike the original Kindle, which is nice because the original Kindle was a little too easy to turn a page by accident. This is forward, this is backwards, forward, backwards. You could turn the pages just like that. It's pretty quick. You notice there's not too bad of a, that people complain about that kind of flicker when you turn the page.
Yes.
They've got these down to, that's hardly a flicker.
That's really good.
That's hardly a flicker. I mean, it does not really flicker. There was a little flicker there, but not too bad. It's the same e-ink. In fact, it's the same size screen as the original Kindle. All they did to make this so small is they chopped off that keyboard. So you no longer have a hardware keyboard. But the truth is, mostly with the Kindle, I spend all my time reading, so I didn't really need the hardware keyboard, and that added a lot of extra size to a device for something I use very rarely. If you do need to type, you can still type. It's just here, I'll press the button. There's 4 buttons at the bottom now. There's a back button. This is kind of like Android a little bit. Back button. There's the keyboard button right there. There's also a menu and a home button. Now, the keyboard button, I just use this little scroller to move around. Now, admittedly, this is a pain. This is kind of like entering stuff on your Xbox or PlayStation, but you don't do it very often. For instance, let's go to the store. So I'll press the home button. I'll press the menu button, and I'll click the middle thing. Now we're going to shop in the store, and let's look for a book. By the way, this is using Wi-Fi. They don't have a 3G model of this, so you have to be on Wi-Fi. And so I'll pop up the keyboard, and let's start searching, let's say, for War and Peace. So I'll go to W, and what it does is it does autocomplete. So the first W immediately gives you something with W. These are all the titles with W. Then WA. It doesn't take very long before you get to, in fact, there you go. Already the second entry after WA is War and Peace. So all I have to do is move up now and select it. Actually, I can just press the keyboard button. It goes away. And press select. So I don't see, that's not so bad. If you take a lot of notes, so now there's War and Peace. If you take a lot of notes, this will not be a good Kindle for you. You'll want to get one with a keyboard. They still sell the Kindle with a keyboard. But for most of us, the way we use the Kindle, we search for something, then buy it on the store. So that you saw, I really only had to type 2 letters before I had to buy. I had the book I wanted, and that's pretty typical. 2 or 3 letters, you almost always get to the book you want. Or perhaps take notes. And if you're not taking notes, I think this is a great choice because it's so much lighter, so much thinner, and it's also the least expensive Kindle ever. $79. It's amazing.
Wow.
You charge
it looks like it doesn't weigh too much.
Oh,
either.
it's not. It's I can't remember what it was, but it's less than half a pound. I mean, it's very light, maybe 4 or 5 ounces. Yeah, this is the kind of thing that if you're on vacation, you want to read on the beach, it literally fits in your back pocket. If you have a shirt with a large breast pocket, it'll fit into that pretty easily. This is a Scotty vest shirt I'm wearing, and it fits in. If I just jam it in a little bit there, it fits in. So I wouldn't recommend this, but you can carry it in your breast pocket of a standard.
Well, can you read in both landscape and portrait mode? Or
you can rotate this.
You can? Okay.
I'll tell you a couple of things that are missing. First of all, I'll show you how you rotate it. You go back to the menu, and actually, I guess you have to be in a book. So let me go back into my book and launch the menu.
Don't tell me how it ends, Leo.
I won't. No spoilers. You see,
I might want to buy it.
Change font size. And just like the old Kindles, I can make the font a lot bigger. One of the things people should remember for an older person who maybe is reading large print books, you can get print that's as big as the largest large print book.
Wow.
Even with macular degeneration, you can usually read these pretty well. They're very solid because once they draw it on the screen, it's very crisp and solid. Not super high contrast. They still have that kind of gray-green background, but
that looks great.
You can see how easily it is read. And then I can change the typeface to regular, condensed, or a sans serif font if I find that easier to read. I also can change the line spacing and make stuff closer or farther apart. So it really is designed to customize. Fewer words per line, more words, and then here's the screen rotation. So if you prefer a wider screen, you can read like that. You can see I can get quite a bit of text on that screen. I mean, large text on that screen. And so that's, for somebody who has trouble reading, this is pretty good. You could also use it as a sign to insult people as you drive along the highway. Hey, buddy.
That is good. Yeah, I never thought about that.
Even if they hadn't only one member of any ships, I'm talking to you, buddy.
Yeah.
That's for you.
It is a little hard when you're driving along to find a book that has
the
a
right
passage
insults.
That really
Company was permitted while coveted white beret. I'm talking to you, but neither. That's for you, buddy. Huh? So anyway.
How about a chalkboard and a piece of chalk?
Hey, you're the one with all the gadgets that tell
Yeah,
talk to car to car. Okay, a couple of things that are missing from this Kindle. First of all, no, as I mentioned, no 3G. It does have Wi-Fi. Battery life is excellent, especially if you turn off the Wi-Fi. And I only turn it on when I want to download a book. The rest of the time, I get great battery life. The other thing, I was surprised they didn't make a big deal about it, but you remember that on the last Kindle, I have an audio port, and I can download Audible books and listen to my books here. I can also have books read to me.
Right.
No audio on this Kindle.
Okay.
So if
Leo,
that's important,
$79 is like,
it's
that's a lot of technology.
It's
for $79.
cheap. I mean, I think really a good deal. And, you know, for most people, the way they use a Kindle, this is fine. If you want more, for instance, the Kindle Touch, you can turn the page by touching the screen. I don't want to do that. I don't want fingerprints on the screen. I think these buttons are fine. Touch also lets you type on the keyboard directly. So maybe if you do a lot of note-taking, that would be a good interim choice. There's still the Kindle with the keyboard. The Kindle Touch and the Kindle Fire, the colored tablet, aren't out for another month or so. So I did order that, and I will show you those when they come out. But for right now, this is the basic Kindle. I think for the holidays, for somebody who loves to read, this is a fantastic choice. I have to say I'm very happy with it. You still have the experimental browser and all those other features. If you've ever used a Kindle, it's identical. It's Kindle version 4 software. But I just think the price is right. And no, the ads do not annoy in any way. They don't get in the way at all. You don't see an ad when you're reading, and that's the thing that's, I think, the most important.
Well, how do you charge it?
It has a micro USB port, and you just connect it. And you'll only be doing that once a week because it really is quite economical on the battery.
Wow.
As you probably know, it only uses power when it's redrawing the screen.
Well, yeah, when it draws the page.
Right. So you can let it sit on a page for ages, and it absolutely will not run down the battery. It's a pretty sweet device, I have to say. I'm just setting it back now to the settings, the font size, and because I set it kind of large, and line spacing, and words per line default, and then let's get it back to my portrait mode, and now I can get reading again. I love it. This is the basic Kindle. Oh yeah, I just for comparison, this is the previous Kindle, the third generation Kindle. You can see it's exactly the same screen, it's exactly the same size screen. It's just that they've eliminated the keyboard, which you really didn't need that often, use that often. And it's also a little bit smaller width-wise, but the screen's the same, so the bezel's a little smaller. I thought this old Kindle, the third generation Kindle, was pretty great, pretty sweet. This fourth generation's sweeter still.
Yeah, that is amazing.
It's like, I mean, you've got 8 gigs of RAM in here. That's enough. 8 gigs of memory is enough. Not RAM, it's non-volatile memory. 8 gigs is enough for maybe it's about books aren't that big. They're a few megabytes. So you're talking like maybe 5,000 books in here. There's plenty of room.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing stuff. So I love it. I highly recommend it. That's the Kindle. I'm sorry, I take it back. 2 gigs in this one. 8 gigs is in the Fire. 2 gigs in that one with 1.25 available.
Oh, I can only have 1,500 books?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I read that in a week.
Shocking, I know.
just the first word of each book.
1 gig is plenty, trust me. 8 gigs in the Fire. You're right. Thank you. Chat room corrected me. It's 2 gigs in here with 1.25 gigs available. That's still a ton. The old Kindles had 2 gigs, I think. So you still got a ton if you're not putting audio on here. You're just putting text. Nothing. So very
Really
nice. Huh? And I have to say, I was happy I bought it.
and 35 episodes to come up with a winner. So that means episode 2670 will be another winning gadget from you.
You'll have to wait till then, I'm afraid. Yeah. No, actually, my next gadget is one that you had sent out to me, and I'm wearing it. Or actually, not yet wearing it, but I'm going to put it on my belt. Next week, I'll do the new Fitbit Ultra, which just came out. Remember, I reviewed the Fitbit about a year ago.
Yeah. Good.
So that'll be fun.
Good.
There it is, my friend. Now, if we've just completed Turn the Table Turkey, it must be time, if you would, to walk with me. Just a short walk. We'll be traversing the island of Manhattan. It was here many years ago that the Indians traded the island for a few geegaws and beads. And those gadgets are still lying in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy. Together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play. In Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the man who took the wampum, Mr. Dick DeBartolo.
Leah, how you doing, pal?
My friend, I am well indeed. How are you, my friend?
I'm good, too. Now, the gadget from the warehouse, I had 4 of these.
You had 4.
And my guess is at one point you had at least one, because it is the Kodak carousel projector.
I had a projector, but I had dozens of carousels. Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Well, I kept, I used to run around the colleges doing backstage at Mad Magazine slideshow.
So you'd have several projectors you can go back and forth from, things like that.
Well, I had several projectors because I always wanted to have the latest one, and they kept, upping the ante and upping the ante. And, we were talking about, we both love Mad Men. Well, according to Mad Men, I don't know if you saw the episode, Kodak goes to their agency with the first wheel. They called it the picture wheel.
Yes.
They go to the agency and they said, we just invented, slides used to just be in long trays. And they said, we have this new system called the wheel, where your pictures will be on a continuous loop. That'll sit on top of the projector, and the star of the show, who goes by the character named Don Draper, in a meeting goes, no, this is not a wheel. This is a carousel of your memories. And the people from Kodak go, carousel of memories? Yes.
You're brilliant, Don. Not only are you a gorgeous man, but you're brilliant.
Brilliant.
Was that what year was that they did that? Was that which season?
Well, the carousel. Let me see. The first carousel was 1961.
Okay.
And I mean, you talk about products with a long life. The last one was produced in 2004.
Wow.
So here's a product that was in the line for 43 years, and I think I had every new innovation that they had. It was hard to believe that in some of the original carousel projectors, when the last slide fell down, the screen just went white. So your audience would suddenly be, wow, well. So then they made it so that after the last slide was shown, they called it the dark screen would happen, so that people would not be jolted. You could not take slide trays out if the projector wasn't on. So they made an innovation where there's a special button that would release the slide tray. There was another button added later on that you could rotate the slides manually if you wanted to just take out one slide. But my favorite was toward the end, and I'm going to get the model number because the list price was almost $750.
Now that's the projector. Then you have to buy carousel. I can't remember how many slides did that carousel hold?
They were 80 slides in a tray. Then at one point they came out with, I forgot, it ended in View, and they were gray trays with very narrow slots.
Oh, it's like 140 or something.
Yes, exactly, with 140. So I used to just have to drag 2 trays around instead of 3.
It's funny because I have all of our family slides. Many moons ago, maybe 15 years ago, went through them all and put them in carousels. And I think we got the 140s. That's why I remember that number.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Now,
only
Eva, my sister, just 2 years ago, got those all converted to digital. So I guess we still have the carousels, but, who has slideshows anymore, right?
Yeah, who has projectors anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah. But my final projector, the 5600, had autofocus, a built-in reading light in the back that shined down on a script so that you could be doing a slideshow and be able to read a script. A room light outlet, so you could plug a lamp into it. Remember when you did a slideshow, someone get the lights, and then after the slideshow was over, someone find the light switch and turn it on. So you could plug a lamp into the back of the projector. It would go off when the slide started, come back on at the end of your slideshow. It had dissolve control so that you could dissolve slides between different projectors. It was pretty nifty. And a little viewing screen. So if you just want to edit slides, you popped out this little viewing screen. You didn't have to set anything up or find a white wall. So they had some amazing projectors over the 43 years, but it was really a great invention. And where are they today?
Where are they now? Kodak came very close just a week or so ago to going out of business entirely.
Really? I knew they were, they were in the camera business and they had some hits and then not so many. And that's a rough road out there.
Yeah. I mean, the problem is, and I thought Kodak did a great job of making that transition to digital. They make good digital cameras and everything, but it's been a struggle apparently. And I guess they're saying foreign competition has just really hurt the company. They've been around 131 years, and there's been a lot of talk in the last few weeks of bankruptcy. Sorry to say.
Yeah. And also the fact that cell phones, every device you buy has a camera in it.
Yeah.
And the cameras are becoming really decent, so that cuts into that market too.
Yeah, it's hurt the point and shoot, exactly.
Yeah.
Kodak said last week, no, we are not considering bankruptcy. There was a leak that they had hired a firm that does restructuring, and it just killed the stock. It got down to 78 cents a share. It's back up now.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's back up a little bit. But there's a reason why rumors like that fly around. It's just been tough. It's really been tough. What a great company that was.
It's not secure like the podcast business.
No, we've got a future here, boy.
It's a rock. It's a brick.
Hey, did you see that somebody took that classic Don Draper moment in Mad Men where he's talking about the carousel and made it a pitch for the Facebook timeline? Did you see that?
No.
Well, you won't see it because it's pulled down now. But
oh, okay.
The Mad Men.
Oh, you know what? Actually, when I was researching Kodak stuff, a link went to that, and I said, "Oh, this is going to be good," and I forgot. When you go there, it says this no longer exists.
Yeah. Hey, we got a new Paulie Minshall has been busy.
Yeah.
You know Paul?
Oh, yeah.
We were talking earlier about not having for you a little introduction stinger. And he
won't do a Dicty theme.
Yeah,
yes.
he actually made one as we were talking. You ready?
Yes.
Listen.
DeBartolo, GizWiz.
I love it.
Wow.
Talk about instant turnaround.
Yeah, talk about passion for his work.
There you go. Let's hear that one more time.
DeBartolo, GizWiz.
Amazing.
It just gets better every time I hear it. And that's the second time I've heard it.
Get on iTunes because I want to buy it.
No, but isn't that, Paulie, you rock. Paul Minshall. I guess he did do those originals, and I will add that to my soundboard.
Okay.
So
you do soundboard. Is it
I am
something
so bored. I can't tell you. It's not your fault, Dick. It's just not your fault. So let's see. We've done Turn the Tables Turkey. We've done Gadget Warehouse Friday. There is but one thing left to do.
Yep.
Play a jingle.
GizWiz.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
Do you notice when I jump up, I have hair?
I know. It's interesting. This is a new
It's
way.
neat, isn't it?
Yeah. A new hair transplant technology.
Yeah. It's, yeah.
It's, by the way, if
Yeah,
you
I
jump up
can't-
even higher, you'll see you have more than hair.
Wow. Wow.
So, Dick, you might have a few piercings as well.
Yeah.
Let us hear.
Oh,
a
you know
letter.
what? I'm going to mention something before I forget because you said Eva, and I suddenly thought Eva may be coming down to the GizWiz meetup.
Oh,
She's not
good.
sure because the following week she also has to be in New York. So either way, I will have lunch or dinner or something with Eva. But 1 week from tomorrow
Yes.
is the Daily GizWiz meetup at the Boat Basin Cafe. From 2 to 4 p.m., Sunday, October 16th. All the details, go to GizWiz.Biz and click on the link, the new link that Myra made for me, Dick's blog and log. And all the details of the meetup are there.
Very good.
So maybe Eva, maybe not Eva. Okay, our letter of the day, of the week rather. Been a regular listener to the yearly, monthly, weekly, daily, hourly GizWiz podcast for a few years. And this is the first time I've emailed to suggest something you might want to feature on the show. I was watching a morning show here in Canada called Canada AM. I saw an interview with a woman who created a game designed to get kids to eat up their veggies, fruit, and all those healthy things kids don't want to eat. It seems this woman made the game for her own kids using handwritten index cards. Some of her friends asked her about it. She handmade a few more copies, and they all found it worked because it's fun for kids. Now it is a professionally packaged game. And what caught my attention was the fact that it only took her It only took her 12 weeks to go from her handmade version to having a professionally done product available everywhere,
Wow.
including Amazon.
Wow.
So I thought I would plug. I don't know. I mean, it's just cards, but 12 weeks is still amazing. If you want to check it out, the game is called Crunch a Color. And it's at crunchacolor.com, and it's just $12.95. And I watched the little video. So kids earn points for eating certain vegetables. You get this for green vegetable, this for red, and then the parent picks out what the prize is going to be if they
that's
get
clever.
50 points or whatever.
That's clever.
So there you go. Crunchacolor.com. Oh, and who sent that in? Patrick McGauley from Ontario, Canada. So, Patrick, thank you. And that's what Crunchacolor looks like.
What a great idea. That's really neat. Yeah.
And I think on the back there are poker cards so that...
Good. The kids can make some money betting at the same time.
exactly. As the kids grow up, they can go into adult games.
Dick, have you been playing with my Macintosh again?
You know, it's very weird. I've been taking these new brain things, and it somehow, not only do I get hair, but my feminine side comes out. Now, let me jump again. Watch. See? Whoa, look. Whoa, whoa.
That's creepy. Stop it. Oh, we have such fun. Thanks to our puppeteers, Liz Romero, Alex Kumpel, behind the scenes on our...
Wait a minute. People back there?
There's those are our 3D puppeteers.
Wow. Oh, is that the official name?
Yeah.
The TWiT 3D Puppeteers.
It's time for the Not Ready for Primetime Puppeteers.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 3D is good. Yeah.
Good. Are you going to have a great week?
Yeah, I am dumb, dopey, and dismal. The 3D Puppeteers.
Everybody should go to Dick's site, GizWiz.Biz. Notes on all the products we've just talked about, as well as, of course, the What the Heck Is It contest. A chance to win your very own autographed copy of Mad Magazine. You have until Halloween to tell us what these are.
Exactly.
Oh, he gave us a hint. They're egg cookers. with holes
Well,
in
how did I give you a hint? I said exactly.
Exactly. See what
Not
I'm saying?
exact. Oh,
See what I'm
okay.
saying?
Yeah. Okay. It could be a Freudian bra. Freudian slip. I always got those mixed up.
Freudian slip or bra, it's all the same to me.
It's all underwear to me.
Dick, thank you so much. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time on the Daily GizWiz.
Be here. Thanks. Bye.
Stepped in on his own cue.
Weekly daily GizWiz, a weekly GizWiz, a lousy theme for the weekly daily GizWiz.
Wow. It's smoking tonight. Whoa. Do we have any drink? Do you have any drinks under your desk there?
I don't know, because I'm really thirsty.
Is there anything you to eat?
Can you believe I work with these people? They are so silly. I asked John to order another one of these, so we will have it put up there. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Leo, can I have some of that coffee?
Yeah, here's some coffee. Have some, Dick. No, you want that one?
Yeah, let me do that one.
I was drinking that.
Here, toast, here. Let me try that. Ooh, that's nice. What is in that? Is this that taco stuff? It tastes
Yes.
nice.
It's got fuzzy dust in it.
Let me just clean up my space here. Get everything neat. Yeah. Just move your drink out of the way. I don't want to knock it over.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'll take that. How about that? Is that better? Oh, look, the frame guy is here.
Does he know that you just can't walk in when theater
Theater is happening.
when we're doing theatrical? Da, 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 da. Have another sip of that. That was so good.